Today we're going to talk about domestic violence and what are the requirements in Florida. Just so you know, if you are in fear for your life, if you fear that there is someone that might hurt you and you are in danger, you need to call 911. Just know that the police need to be involved in order to protect you and for you to be safe. Secondly, after the police do arrive and they make sure that you are safe, the second step and the second thought you should have is, do I need a restraining order? And specifically, a domestic violence restraining order, also called an injunction, is something that you would have to go to court, go to the domestic violence centers at the courthouse. There are local courthouses, and if you Google the locations near you, you should have an address, know what time you can go, and you can rush over there, apply for what's called a petition for an injunction. And if it's specifically for someone who lives with you, then you need to say that it's a domestic violence issue. And when you go to the courthouse, you have to let the case manager know, whoever's helping you at the courthouse to apply, let them know what happened in the most recent incident against this person who was the aggressor. You need to go there prepared with the information of how they look, where are they located, where they're residing. And if you don't know, that's fine too, but make sure that you go so that you can be protected. And the restraining order, if it's granted, will provide you with that extra protection so that the aggressor cannot come near where you live or where you work, or wherever you go outside of your home, and they cannot step any closer than 500 feet. The closest they can get is 500 feet from you. If they get close to you, if you see them around your job, you can call police, and the police can arrest that aggressor in violation of the restraining order that you were granted. Now, there is a possibility that when you go apply for the petition, the judge will be reviewing it that same day, and there is a chance that it gets denied. If it gets denied, then a final hearing will be scheduled around 15 days, and the aggressor should receive notice of the hearing. And if he does not show up to the hearing and they can't prove that he received notice of the hearing, then it might get rescheduled. So you might have a final hearing that gets rescheduled. If the injunction is granted right off the bat, after you applied the first time, it gets granted, you will also get a final hearing for a permanent injunction, because when you get it granted right away, it's only a temporary injunction that you have that's protecting you, and it's temporary, but still the court can extend it. So even though, let's say, it lasts for 15 days, you can ask for more time. If, let's say, the final hearing gets rescheduled, then the court will grant the extension of the temporary injunction until the final hearing. So some of the questions that you need to ask yourself when you're asking, should I go get an injunction? Should I apply for a restraining order? Ask yourself, are you in immediate danger in becoming a victim of domestic violence? And the key words are immediate danger. So you have to feel like the danger is about to occur. It's immediate. And so that's something important. And the judge at the hearing, or while they're looking at your petition, will look at many factors, such as the history between you and the aggressor. Has he threatened you before? What happened most recently? When did it happen? So all of the specific information that you can provide helps. So the history, any prior incidents, any of that should go into the petition when you apply for the restraining order. At the Aguilera Law Center, we do file petitions on behalf of victims. However, we always recommend that if it's a danger and it's immediate, you should go to the courthouse after calling the police. Go to the courthouse and apply for the petition. When you have a final hearing date, you can come to our office and we can provide you with a free consult, and we can also evaluate your case and help you at the final hearing. We could represent you throughout the entire process.